Hey everybody, it's Shaniqua. I hope that you're all having a wonderful weekend, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I want to do the weekly wrap up today, and I want to reflect on emotions and behaviors for this past week. First and foremost, let me just give my Heavenly Father some gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for giving me another day, another opportunity to do thy duty. That is best, and trusting to you, Lord, to do all of the rest. Allow this message to be a beacon of light to someone that might be in the dark. And let this message be a reminder to all that are within ears and eyes reach that they are unique, they are special, and they are loved, especially by me. So this past week, many of you, including myself, may have had a Himalaya of ups and downs, of emotions that may have affected your behavior and your attitude. And I'm just stopping by just to remind you that as we all have been inside, quarantining, introverting, reassessing ourselves, reassessing others, and working, that sometimes through the midst of all of this time, that you may be experiencing burnout. Your burnout might be burnout of being cooped up inside. Your burnout may be parenting and homeschooling children for more than 12 to 16 hours a day when before they were going to school. Now you are mother, father, teacher, daycare provider, entertainer. You get the drift. And also many of you, including myself, have begun to work 100% at home. And with that, it in itself has challenges that can also lead to burnout. So the first thing I want you to recognize is that it's okay. You're not alone. Many of us are experiencing burnout in some kind of way. I'm going to start with the parenting right then and there. I have three sons, one that is about to graduate from college this weekend. Yay. Happy Mother's Day, happy Labor Day, happy Mother's Day to me. He's graduating. And then the other two are in middle school and elementary school. Now, there's a show called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And if you have ever watched that show, when they get to the topics of fifth grade and beyond, I have to admit that some of the math that they show and teach and question the kids on, I am not able to complete. So, art imitating life, life being in this household, there are math subjects that I'm not able to teach my children how to do. They teach math so differently than the way that I've learned that when I attempt to teach my kids the way that I've learned, it confuses them. So we're doing this, and we're not getting any answers done. Teachers are trying to assist virtually, but it is very difficult when you don't have that classroom camaraderie, that teacher that can stand over you or help you out. It's a little different. So we're all adapting, but there's a lot of frustrations in completing the work. My kids are social, so they enjoy school. They like computers, but they don't like being on computers for hours at a time doing schoolwork. So we have been using like a method, a work reward method system that seems to be working, but it also seems to be flailing because they're tired. They don't want it's the end of the school year. So even if they were in the classroom, they would be experiencing probably school burnout as well. So school, they're hungry every 2 hours, if not sooner. They're loud and boisterous because they're boys. And we are in a home, so voices carry. They carry throughout the day. They get the dog all stirred up. So we're all going through this level of burnout. By the end of the day, I want to put a sign up that says kitchen closed. Mom needs a break. Mom needs a break. I do tend to lock the door at some part in the evening because I need a break. I need a mental break. I need a parental break. So that's one burnout. The second burnout that I've experiencing, and many of you probably have as well, is work burnout. So we're teleworking. So normally if you're 9 to 5, you might be working 9 to 7. 9 to 7 because if you're a parent like me, you may have to take a break to do homework, to feed the kids, to feed yourself, to take a break. So you're working beyond 8 hours a day, which is me. I'm working 12 to 14 hours a day. And by Wednesday, I am practically burnt out. After 2 p.m., I can't write because I'm foggy. I'm having to take multivitamins and things to support a lot of the focus and the mind and the mental energy that I am using throughout the day. By 5 p.m., I'm exhausted. By 9 p.m., I'm ready to be tucked into bed. So that is not sustainable. 12 to 14 hour work days, teleworking virtually or in person is not sustainable. And I encourage you all to speak up for yourself. If you are a manager, to ask your staff how you're doing. If you're an employee, to tell your manager, I'm working a lot right now. If you're a salaried employee, you don't get paid beyond 8 hours. You need to let your managers and your superiors know that you are working well above the 8-hour day. See if the two of you can work out some type of comp leave schedule where you take off early the next day, you log in later the next day. Find some balance where you are getting the rest, the mental, the physical, the nutrition, the cardio. You should be still exercising that you need to keep yourself going. A lot of times you'll find that managers, your superiors might be reaching out to you after 5 p.m. That's a no-no. I mean, there still has to be some quality of life and some work-life balance. So respectively, let your supervisor, your superior know that, after 5 p.m., I dial off for the day to spend time with my family. If I would appreciate if you could respect those boundaries. If it's an emergency and you want to give them access to you, that's up to you. But definitely lay out some boundaries. The other thing is, even though that you may not be physically in the workplace, haters are gonna hate. If you're a star like me, I know you're a star because you're part of this family. You're probably a high performer and people recognize that. I'm not going to go too deep, but I will say that, jealousy is real, discrimination is real, harassment is real. These are things that you may have experienced or may be experiencing now. I want you to recognize that high-performing employees, it normally comes with a price. It comes with a price because people will recognize that you're willing to work harder than they are. You're willing to put in more time than they are. You may have demonstrate assertiveness and initiative. So you ask questions, you participate, you're engaged. All qualities that employers love to have, I assume that you possess because you're part of this family again. And with that said, there's going to be people that just are jealous, and there are people that will mind other people's businesses, will mind other people's responsibilities instead of their own. Those are people that I say don't have enough things to do, have way too much time in their hands. I want to encourage you to ignore those people. Continue to do you, do your job, be respectable, be pleasant, put the smile on lock. Nothing irritates a hater more than someone that they can't get under their skin. So with that said, my mother always told me, just turn your smile up, push it on lock, and just be pleasant. Don't let them know that it bothers you. Continue to do your job. As Michelle Obama said, when they go low, you go high. And that is a test. And it is an important test that I know you all can pass. Don't give them the power over you. You are children of the Most High, and you will not, and I will not, let any weapon formed against you prosper, because I'm giving you the skills that you need to be successful. So burnout is real. Hateration is real. I want you to remember to go high when they go low. I want you to remember that you are not alone. Remember, if you are a parent, that it's okay, that if your children are driving you stir crazy, you're not alone. Find a quiet space in your home where you can go to, whether it be in your room, your closet, your car, pantry closet, outside, in a nook. Find a place that is yours that you can escape to for 20, 30 minutes, however long that you need to decompress, take a breather, do a little bit of meditation, get centered, get balanced again so that you continue to be your best self. Because your kids are watching, and how they see how you deal with stress is also how they will probably try to handle stress as well. And acknowledge, tell them it's okay, we're all in this together. Remember to allow your kids to ask questions. Right now we're going through very abnormal, uncertain times. They want to know, my kids want to know, when can they get out? We want to have sleepovers. Why can't they have people come over? You know, technology is great, but nothing like human contact can replace human contact, period. So let's acknowledge where we are with all of this. I want you all to continue to stay safe, stay healthy, pay your rent. Rent for, make sure that you rest, make sure that you exercise, make sure you eat good nutrition, and T is for thoughts. Make sure that you take care of your mental, meditate, take a walk, decompress, get your mind right. Because your mental clarity and your mental toughness is what is going to allow you to endure what we're going through right now. So those are all very important. So make sure that you pay your rent each and every day. I thank you all for watching. I thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares. This is an amazing community. I will continue to bring content that I hope is relevant to you. Because right now, that is what it's all about. It's about the here and the now, and making sure that you all are continuing to live, laugh, and love unapologetically. Laughter is so important. Turn off the news, put on something funny, be with your family. All of you guys get engaged, entertain each other, laugh. Please laugh, because right now the world outside of our doors and the confines of our home is serious enough. Enjoy yourself, laugh, love unapologetically. Make sure that you're continuing to work on your goals, because when this is all over, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with your time? Okay? Sending you all so much love, so much light. Working on content for the week. If you have any suggestions or ideas that you'd like for me to go over with you, please feel free to drop this down in the comments below. Have a wonderful day. Sending you so much love, so many hugs, and so much light towards a better day today, tomorrow, and the day after that. Peace, peace, peace. Bye.